Good morning. Good Friday morning. It's 420 day in California today, folks. Happy 420 day for anybody who partakes. I have my water. I'm switching up my cup today. I'm using my Disneyland, one of my Disneyland tiki cups from the tiki room. You get these when you get a Dole Whip. Well, if you get the pineapple juice. I need a drink. How's everybody's day? How's everybody doing? I am doing swell. I went to my Weight Watchers meeting. I have you guys rigged up here in such a way. I might have to take a picture with my phone and insert it so you could see just what I have to go through to do this. Because I'm not planning ahead. That's the problem. I don't plan ahead. It's like, oh, I feel like talking. Let's set up the iPad and talk. On the way to my Weight Watcher meeting, I listened to the local rock and roll station here. In the old days, the kids, they listened to the rock and roll. Classic rock. It's called KLOS. And they were talking about, since it's 420 day, they had their listeners calling in with their funniest I got too high stories. And oh my gosh, I was rolling all the way there. I was laughing so hard. I mean, I walked into my meeting laughing. It was a good meeting. We had a few new peeps today. I weighed in. Where's my little book? Oh, here we go. I have my bag of tricks here. I'm just all over the place. I did well. Let's see if I can do this the right way. No, that's the wrong page. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can do this. Can you see that? I am down 0.8, so I am at 160.2. I am 0.6 away from my 50 again, and I'm totally happy with that. It's all good. I'm going in the right direction, and that's down as long as I'm not going up. Thumbs up. So, yeah, that's good. I was hungry, so after my meeting, I always go over to Sprouts because there's a Sprouts in our shopping center. And today, in honor of 420 Day, I picked up a few munchies. And I thought that I would share them with you. The most important munchie in this house of all, bananas. Gots to have the bananas. A lot of people trip out about the sugar and bananas. Oh, I ate too many bananas. Everybody's different. We were talking about the banana and different various foods in our meeting today and how they affect different people and how I can't drink alcohol, it makes me gain. The other ladies, they were talking about how much wine they can drink and stuff. So it's always different. If your best friend gains by eating bananas, don't assume that you will, because you might not. Opal apples, opal apples, opal apples. Say those a few times after you've had a couple totes. Okay, this is my favorite powdered peanut butter. I prefer it way over PB2. I don't know why, I just do. I've only found it at Sprouts. This is the PB. Oh, things are falling out of my cupboards. It's the peanut butter and chocolate, and it's the diggity. Again, I've talked about this a million times, and I'll talk about it a million more times. I do not eat it as a powder. Some people do. That still blows my mind. It's one of those funny things. It's like, I don't know. You know how there's something you do, and you just can't imagine anybody doing it another way? That's my PB do when I read people just eat it. I think, Carrie, you are guilty, girl. But I don't understand how you eat it just dry, I guess. Okay, now I got a couple ice creams because a couple of you have been yakking about the Enlightened movie night. I'm going to give it a shot. The calories are low. We'll see. Honeycrisp apples. Apples, 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 man. Fiber filling with your PB2, not dry but mixed up. I'm taking a stance, people. I am taking a stance. Mix up your powdered peanut butter. Okay, this is not an item that you eat, but man, I love cleaning with this stuff. You spray it on the counters, makes your black granite so shiny. I love this stuff. I normally get honeysuckle, but I thought I'd try, in honor of Little House on the Prairie, let's try some lemon verbena for, what was her name? I want to say Miss Pickle, but I know her name isn't Miss Pickle. Miss Beetle! Miss Beetle! Didn't she like to wear lemon verbena? Verbena, Anita. Verbena. What else we got in here? We've got in the big magic bag. Let me stick my arm in there like Mary Poppins. Oh, I wish I could pull a tree out of here. Now that would be something. Munchies. S'mores Enlightened. I have not had this yet. I will get back to you. You know what? When it comes to fake ice cream, I like it all. I'm not really picky. To me, it's cold, it's sweet, it tastes good. I am not a foodie when it comes to either savory or sweet. Just give it to me, and if it tastes good, I'll enjoy it. I'm not gonna pick it apart. Doesn't taste like Ben & Jerry's. Doesn't taste like Baskin Robbins. It tastes good, I like it. There's a couple flavors that I haven't enjoyed, but for the most part. All right, what do we got in here? Chocolate peanut butter Enlightened. I may have to store these in the garage. Mrs. Anita might not understand. Ah, sure he will. He understands everything, and if he doesn't, he'll get over it tomorrow. People have been talking about the Calm. I picked some up only because it was on the end cap. I take magnesium. I take medication for stress and being uptight and just being wigged out all the time. I have to take real medicine. That's why they make it. For people like moi, I cannot use homeopathic stuff. 20 years I was in pharmacy. 15 of those years, one of the biggest homeopathic stores in my town was part of our pharmacy. And I tried all that stuff, and it didn't so much as put a dent in anything. But I got this because it was on the end cap. I'm going to try it. And also it helps to keep things moving when you need it. The magnesium, people. If anybody's new and just happens to be checking in my channel, because today I'm like, wah! I haven't slept. And when I don't sleep, I'm not the most together person. Not that I'm the most together person when I have slept. But I'll let you guys know. I've heard good stuff about it. I've read about it online. We shall see. Did I show the brownies and cookie dough? Ha ha! You got to have some munchies on 420, people. I'm sorry. I'm a child of the 80s. I'm a good child of the 80s. I've never done anything wrong. And we're all allowed our things in life. And because I smoked a little pot, does not make me a bad person. And if you think it does, organic chili beans, because I'm gonna make some taco chili. Is that all I got? Oh, hold the phone. Actually, I'm just gonna step right over here. These muffins are wonderful. Now, at Sprouts, Isabella's is a company, and they carry they make all sorts of sugar-free, delightful things. And I'll go a few weeks and not have any, and then if I do well and scale and I'm happy and I feel under control, I'll grab something. And today I grabbed these because I'm craving cake, because I've been talking about my birthday cake, and I talked about it in my meeting today. And I thought, okay, let's nip that craving in the bud, and let's do so with something that's good. There's some good fiber in here. It's sugar-free. Now, this is a big muffin, and it's 9 points, but you don't have to eat the whole thing. You can eat half of it. Take the whole 9 points. Your choices are endless. The protein bars, these ones, I like these ones very, very much. These are 3 points, and they're delicious, and they are the tastiest munchie treat that Weight Watchers makes. In my book of munchie Weight Watcher treats, I like them a lot. I got 2 of them because they're on sale. These are great in my Disneyland backpack. These go. Yeah, man, I'm going to put those over there and throw that whole thing in there. Oliver and I greatly enjoy Project 7 gum. Some of these I cannot chew because they get really sticky for some reason. And they just, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird texture thing. I know it's gum, it's supposed to be sticky, blah, blah, blah. But we like these. And he, being an 8-year-old, is still teething. You know, he still has teeth coming in and going out, and he likes to chew on things. Tell me you haven't seen an 8-year-old with a straw or something sticking out of their mouth. It's because they have to chew. And these are good for them. These are dentist okayed. And that is my purchase for Friday. $4.20. What do you guys have planned for the weekend? Anything? Munchies or not? I know I'm looking pretty, but I haven't slept, and as long as... who cares? It was so funny at my meeting today. Some of the ladies were talking about going gray, how horrible it looks and all this stuff, and they didn't realize I was sitting behind them, and then one of them caught an eye, and their tune changed quickly. I told them that white girls can't do it. Only dark girls can do it. They seemed okay with that answer. So I'm happy with my loss, 0.8. Oh, I need to take Oliver's tablet to him at school for after-school playground. Thanks for reminding me. I've got my water. Do you guys have your water? Keep your waters with you on the weekend, too. I think a lot of people tend to just drop their stuff on the weekend. There's no need to drop your water, unless you want to drop it or change it up for a margarita or something. And that's all I have for this morning, I guess. I need to take that over to the school. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it, and I'll check back with you cats later. Bye. Okay, problem solved. One less thing to worry about today in my sleepless mind. Earlier I said that I was a child of the 80s, and the reason I said that I was a child of the 80s is because I was actually a child of the 70s, and what I did in the 70s is now causing me to misspeak and say things like I was a child of the 80s. I was a young mother in the 80s. I was not even close to being a child. I had childs around me in my home, much like I do now. So hey, I was just thinking, well, not just now, but when I was in my car driving, even though, why didn't I walk? Ugh, okay, because I need to sleep. Does this mean, okay, I am not hip to the YouTube groove, if you will, and I see all the hauls, and I've been watching them for a long time, but I have to be honest and transparent and out there, I don't understand the hauls. Are they to give people ideas what to eat? Or is it because I'm totally not being sarcastic. Now that I hear it coming out of my mouth, I sound like I'm being facetious, but I can assure you I'm not. There's much to the new age life that I do not understand. But never mind all that. Does this mean that with all my goodies that I just shared, that I just did my first haul? Can I put haul in my title? Oh, what? See, now ever since I said Long Duck Dong yesterday, I've been thinking about him. What did he say? Oh, lovely girlfriend. What did he say? Oh, I crashed my automobile. Oh, he was one of the best characters ever. Now I have to partake in Munchies and watch some Sweet 16. Because that's one of the best movies ever made. There is not a bad line in that movie. Unless you have no sense of humor. Then steer clear. Boy, I need to get some sleep. Do I need to put up a disclaimer? I, Anita J., in no way meant to offend anybody in my lethargic state. Actually, I'm not in a lethargic state. My brain is just a little... It's like I feel like I need to take some vitamins or something, or sleep, but I can't sleep. But I'm going to stay in a good mood. I'm not going to let the things in life that go on to everyday people keep me from chugging on, right? Okay, well, I think I'll put this up, and then maybe I'll just go into deep, deep sleep, or probably not. Maybe I'll walk over to my friend's house and go sit my happy ass on her couch and enjoy her company while I still can. But I'm not going to let her know I'm coming, because then she'll just tell me in a text, oh, I'm getting in the shower. It's so weird. Every time I tell her I want to come see her, she's like getting in the shower or going to the store or something, and she doesn't have a car. I'm just kidding. All right. I love you guys. You're the best. You guys, you have the nicest comments. And Amanda came in today. I feel like I've been visited by a celebrity. She came over and she visited, and that made me happy. Takes very little to make me happy. Let's work on some sleep. Okay, see you guys later. Okay, good luck today. Water. I forgot one very important thing real quick. In honor of 420 Day, my friend Sue, and the 70s, I'm having my beloved peanuts and applesauce. 5 points of pure deliciousness and reminiscing back to the old days. Not to be confused with pork chops and applesauce. Also from the 70s. Peter Brady. Good stuff. Okay.